Eva, and welcome to Living Room Yoga. Why Living Room Yoga, you might be asking? Well, because I'm thinking that's where you're probably sitting right now. Or you can also think of it as yoga that gives you, your body, your mind, room to live. I want you to know that these classes are not easy. They're really meant for somebody who's been doing some yoga before. So if you're brand new to yoga, please look at the library portion of this DVD first. In the library portion of this DVD, you'll find more information about creating the perfect vinyasa. That is, the series of flowing postures that you'll use in the sun salutations. It also has more specific alignment information about some poses that I wasn't able to go into so much detail about during the regular class. If you're feeling mellow, another possibility would be the how to get the most out of your living room portion of this DVD. In this part, you'll learn how to back bend over your couch, you'll fold over your coffee table, and you'll look at your living room like you never have before. So I really want you to feel comfortable using this DVD, like it's just me and you practicing in the living room. For these classes, you'll need a mat, 2 blocks, a blanket, and definitely space where you won't bump into anything. All of that said, we should begin. To start this class, we're going to start in an extended child's pose. So you can let your belly rest down on your thighs. You're just going to stretch your arms out in front of you and then just drop your forehead all the way down to the floor. Take a few deep breaths here. And as you breathe, just notice how, since your rib cage is on your thighs, the breath is kind of pushed to the back of your ribs and expands the back of your body. You can let yourself kind of rock back and forth so you feel like you're sort of snuggling your rib cage into your thighs. Really just let your body drop here, like you're a little rock, or a little mouse, a little egg, whatever works for you. And now from here, we're slowly going to turn into a happy puppy. So you're going to spread the palms, or spread the fingers really wide, just like a puppy would, I guess. Stretch through your arms and let your belly, your chest rest down onto your thighs. Really push the hands down into the floor and feel the feet pushing down into the floor. Keep looking forward towards your hands so you're extending the front of your body. Hug your arm muscles onto your arm bones. And then slowly from this happy puppy, you're going to start to push forward into the hands, push into your feet, and start to lift the hips up towards the sky, coming into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, relax the muscles of your neck. You could shake your head yes and no. Again, really extend through the arms, extend through the sides of your waist. Feel the sitting bones lifting up away from your heels, the heels dropping down towards the floor. And then just like you came into this pose, you're going to start to bend the knees. As you bend the knees, push the hands forward so that you're really like one long line from your fingertips all the way to your hip creases. And then slowly start to straighten the legs again, coming into downward facing dog. Once more like this, bend the knees like you're about to take off, like on a race. Really push forward and reach back. And then again, slowly, slowly start to straighten your legs. Sitting bones pull up away from the heels. The kneecaps are lifting up. All right, from here, inhale forward to a plank pose. Feel your shoulders right over your wrists. Feel your belly lifting in towards the spine. Feel the top of your head stretching away from your feet. And then exhale, pull your belly in and lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward to a plank pose. Top of your head reaches forward, heels reach back. And exhale, reach all the way back, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale forward plank. This time, keeping your body like a plank of wood, super slow motion. Bend the elbows back, reach the chest forward, and lie your body all the way down onto the floor in one piece. Point your toes, and then open your arms out wide like you were diving through space. Really stretch through the fingertips. Feel the shoulder blades zooming down the back. Feel the back of your neck long. Feel the sides of your waist long. Feel your tailbone curling back towards your heels. And then take the hands back under your armpits, tuck the toes under, and swing the hips up and back to downward facing dog. We're going to come forward again into plank. And then from plank, kind of like a sideways happy puppy, the knees are going to move to the left and the hips are going to move to the right. And then you're going to come forward again to plank and then move the knees towards the right and the hips back to the left. Again, inhale, forward plank. Knees to the left, hips to the right. Forward again, plank. Knees to the right, hips to the left. Forward again, plank. Then just melt your knees, chest, chin down. Scoot forward onto your belly. Lift your heart, just a little baby cobra pose. And then tuck the toes under. Swing the hips back to Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, forward plank. And then take the knees to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, forward plank. Knees to the right, hips to the left. This is the last time we're doing this. Come forward, plank. Knees to the left, hips to the right. Really stretch. Come forward again, plank. And exhale, the knees to the right, hips to the left. Last time to plank. And then knees, chest, chin. Scoot forward onto your belly. And this time become Superwoman or Superman. Extend through your fingertips. Lift the heart. Again, find space in all sides of your neck. And then like you were swimming, you're gonna turn your palms away, and as you inhale, open the arms out. Really let the chest open wide. And then exhale, take the arms all the way forward again. Inhale again, swim through space, lift the heart. Exhale again, take the arms all the way forward. Once more, reach all the way back, interlace your fingers, and lift your heart. Stretch your collarbones really wide. Breathe into your armpit chest. I think of this as like the counter pose for the rest of your life. So really just open the chest right here. Then if it feels good for you, float the legs up off the floor as well. Again, just trying to stretch the top of your head as much as you can away from the tips of your toes. And then just melt your body all the way down to the floor. And you can just feel like a sponge with a breath as you lie on the floor. As you inhale, you're soaking up energy or whatever you need from the earth. And as you exhale, you're just kind of getting rid of whatever you don't want back into the earth. Okay, but no rest for the weary. So take your hands under your armpits, tuck the toes, and push back to downward facing dog. And just see if your downward facing dog feels different right here than when you started out. Okay, walk your feet forward to your hands, and then hang forward over your legs in Uttanasana, or standing forward bend. Again, shake your head yes and no. That can help release muscles of your neck. If you want to release the features of your face, you can do that like horsey thing with your lips. I always have a hard time doing that, but you can try. Again, just release, release, release. Hold on to your opposite elbows. Let tension drip out of your elbows. Keep lifting the sitting bones up as the elbows drop down. Okay, then release your elbows. Take your hands onto your hips and lift your chest. Really lengthen the spine right here. Reach through your chin. So you're getting super long from your chin to your pubic bone. Make sure you're not locking your knees, so you're supporting yourself right here. And then with this long flat back, lift yourself all the way up to stand. Tadasana, mountain pose. And just feel your feet really rooting down into the earth. So your feet are in the earth like a mountain, your head is in the clouds like the top of a mountain. The middle of you can imagine being covered with plants or lakes or rivers, whatever you like. Okay, and then now we'll move into Surya Namaskar or sun salutations. They'll just be really traditional, simple, warm your body up, salute the sun, make you feel good kind of sun salutations. So turn your palms away, feel the chest open. Inhale, reach the arms all the way out and up. And exhale, swan dive forward over your legs. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward. Take your hands to the floor, step your right leg back to a lunge. Take your left leg back to meet it, to a plank pose. Exhale, lower yourself one piece all the way down to the floor. Inhale, come to a cobra pose, a little higher than before. And then exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, take the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms all the way out and up. And exhale, release the arms down. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, take the left leg back behind you to a lunge. Take the right leg to meet it, plank pose. Exhale again, lower really strong, one piece to the floor. Inhale, lifting the heart for a cobra pose. And exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Take the left foot forward in between your hands. Take the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach, stretch your arms through space. As you release your arms, really feel the spine lift. Again, inhale and exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, take the right leg back behind you. Take the left leg back to meet it, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale for a cobra pose, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right foot forward. Exhale, take the left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, the arms down. Again, inhale and exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale the left leg back. Take the right leg back. Lower all the way down. Lift up and push back. Take the left foot forward. Take the right foot forward. Lengthen your spine and fold. Reach the arms all the way out and up and release the arms down. So for the next sun salutations, you can keep doing that vinyasa of lowering to the floor and lifting to cobra pose. That's great. If you want to do more, you can do chaturanga, which is partway to the floor, and then upward facing dog. So totally your pick. Either way is great. Okay. So again, turn your palms away. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale again, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Take the hands to the floor, step the right leg back. Take the left leg back to meet it. From here, lower down. If you want, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. And exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Again, take the right foot forward. Take the left foot forward. Lengthen your spine and fold. Reach the arms all the way out and up. Exhale, release your arms down. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the left leg back. Take the right leg back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha and Adho Mukha. Take the left foot forward. Take the right foot forward. Lengthen your spine and fold. Inhale, reach all the way out and up. And exhale, release your arms down. So one more thing to think about is imagine your body's like a human accordion of breath. So every time you lift your arms up, it's like you're filling up with breath. And when you fold forward, it's like you're squeezing the breath out of you, okay? So just think about that as you do this next one. Again, inhale, reach. And exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale the right leg back. Take the left leg back. Lower down, Chaturanga, exhaling. Inhaling, really lift the chest up for Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, pushing yourself back to Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Take the right foot forward. Take the left foot forward. Again, lengthen your spine, fill with breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms down. On the left, inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the left leg back. Take the right leg back. Lower part way down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, pushing back. Inhaling the left foot forward. Exhaling the right foot forward. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Exhaling, folding. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, release down. So I feel like I've been talking a lot, and I guess I have. So now we're gonna try it just in silence, because I think you've done it enough that you know what this feels like, and I'll do it with you. So just focus on your breath, and we'll do it quietly. Okay. I just want to give you a little time to catch up. Take your time. I can be a little speedy sometimes. Okay. And then from here, come to prayer pose at your heart. Interlace your fingers. Point the first finger up towards the sky like a rocket ship or a church steeple. Really lift up, up, up through the sides of your waist. Feel the heart lifting. And then turn from a rocket ship into just like a little blade of grass. Let your fingertips move towards the right. Let your hips move towards the left like you're just being blown by the wind. Breathe into the left side of your waist. Really release the intercostal muscles of the left side. And then come all the way back up to center and bend yourself over to the left. Breathe into the right side of your waist. You can imagine there's like Elmer's glue in between your ribs, and every breath is kind of breaking through, making space in between them. Okay, come all the way back to center. Turn your palms away and just push the hands up. You're really warm now, so you can find even more space from your feet all the way to the top of your head. And then release your arms all the way down next to your sides. And just feel the amazing vitality of your person standing right here. It's like all of your cells are standing at attention, totally awake and alive and energetic and, different maybe than they were before. And now lie down onto your backs. And just let your body fall into the floor. Let your bones settle. It's really delightful to have your bones settle onto the floor after working so hard. Feel your heart beating. Feel the breath moving in and out of your body, energy flowing through your arms and your legs. It's just really exciting for your body to lie down after working so hard and just feel the energy that you've created in it. Okay, so from here, you're gonna draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hug your right knee in and flex your left foot so there's lots of energy in your left leg. And then you're gonna take a big twist over to the left. So let the right knee drop down and stretch your right arm the other direction. It might feel good to take your left hand to the top of your right thigh and just push the right thigh forward so you're stretching from your right hip crease all the way to your right armpit. Take a few deep breaths into your rib cage here. And then release. Come back to center and stretch the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Feel energy flying out of both of your feet, and then lower the right leg all the way down to meet the left. Okay, we'll do the left side now. So take the left knee in towards your chest, hug it in. You can flex both of your feet, and then take a big twist over towards the right and open the left arm out to the left. Again, take your right hand to the top of your right hip and push the right hip forward so that you make more space on the left side of your waist. Again, take a few breaths here. Really just breathing into the rib cage. Have the sense that you're stretching your body from the inside out. And then come back to center, extend that leg all the way up, and then lower it all the way down to meet your right. Okay, from here you're going to bend both knees into your chest and first just rock from right to left just to kind of massage your spine on the floor. And then if it feels comfortable for you, you're going to start rocking forward and back. So this is good for you in so many ways. It kind of massages your nervous system, helps you feel like a kid. But not everybody's spines likes this, so you could put a blanket underneath you or you can make the movement smaller. That's totally fine. But if you're really enjoying it, make it even bigger. See if you can cross your legs when you come up, and then just kind of throw your legs back when you go back. Cross the legs, and then throw back. So one of my first yoga teachers used to say, you give to the world and you take from the world. You give to the world and you take. Give to the world and take from the world. Really have fun with this. Just let your body wake up. Let your energy flow. Keep going just a few more. Giving and receiving. Giving, once more receive. Then this time, take both feet to the floor. Take your hands to the floor. You're going to push yourself onto your feet, lift your hips towards the sky, and drop the head down into Uttanasana, or standing forward bend. Really lengthen the legs, lengthen the sides of your neck. And then just like you did before, take your hands onto your hips, lengthen the spine forward, and slowly lift yourself all the way up to stand into Tadasana, mountain pose. So we're gonna move on to standing poses now. If you need time to get your mat set up, you might need to turn yourself so you're facing towards me. So take your time. Okay, from here, have your feet right in the center of your mat. To move into the standing poses, you can either jump if that feels good for you, or you can also just step your feet wide. And when I say wide, I mean wide, like way wider than you ever would on a normal day. So really feel space in between your feet. And then stretch your arms out wide as well. Stretch from fingertip to fingertip. Feel like you're pulling energy in through your fingertips and up through your feet, up from the floor into the core of your body. Now turn the palms up and then lift the arms all the way up next to your ears. Okay, from here you're going to turn your right toes now all the way around towards the right, and then the left toes are going to turn towards your right toes so that your whole body is pointing forward over your right leg. Bend through the right knee here, keeping the right knee right over your right ankle for Virabhadrasana 1, or Warrior 1 pose. So for Warrior 1, again, the left heel is down on the floor. The left toes are pointed forward at a pretty strong diagonal. The right knee is bending. The right knee is directly over your right ankle. Your toes are streaming out from your feet. The shoulders are dropping down your back. The arm muscles are hugging onto the bones. Again, the left ribs wrap around towards the right so that, again, your torso really is pointing straight in front of you. And you feel like a warrior, really strong, legs on the floor, feet on the floor, heart lifting. If you want to go even deeper into this pose, you can start to let your head drop back and take the palms together. And breathe. Okay, slowly open your palms, soften your chin back down. You're going to straighten your front leg, leave your arms next to your ears, and just pivot your feet so you're turning forward again. From here, we're going to go the other direction. So you're going to turn your left toes all the way out, and then your right toes around towards your left, so that your whole torso is pointing over your left leg, and then you're going to bend forward in your left knee until the left knee comes right over your left ankle. Again, feel the spine lengthening, the heart lifting. Let your legs be super strong right here. Let them support you. It might feel like a lot, but it's really not that much time to hold this here. Keep letting the right ribs move towards your left. Make sure there's space in all sides of your neck. See if you're grimacing, relax your face. And then again, if you want to take this even deeper, you can draw the palms towards each other and let the head drop back. Look up towards your fingertips. Let your breath be really even. Okay, and then let the palms separate. Drop the chin back down. Straighten your left leg. Come all the way back to center. And finally, release the arms all the way down next to your sides. From here, you're going to take your hands onto your hips and just lift the heart. Let the spine get really long, and then as you exhale, fold your body all the way forward over your legs. This is called Prasarita Padottanasana pose. Once you get there, you can take your hands onto the floor, and again, just drop the top of the head down. In this pose, you don't want to lock your knees, so feel like you're bending just softly forward with the inner knee. Keep lifting up on the kneecaps. Let your toes be relaxed. Let the shoulders lift up your back. And again, just let your breath be really smooth, really even. Okay, take your hands back onto your hips, reach the chest all the way forward, and come all the way up to stand. All right, from here we'll move on to Warrior Two pose. So you're gonna stretch out through the fingertips. Feel like you could plunge your hands through your walls. That's how much you're stretching out with the arms. And again, starting on the right side, you're gonna turn your right toes out. This time, turn your left toes in just a little bit. It doesn't have to be so much. And you're gonna bend through your right knee. Again, if you need to open your legs wider, you can. If you feel like your right knee is coming in front of your right ankle, take it back a little. You can scoot your left leg back to make more space. That's totally fine. You just want to feel like your hips are really opening, reaching through the inside of the right knee and settling the left thigh back in space. Again, plunge the hands through the walls, feel your torso right over your pelvis, and then look down the length of your own glorious right arm. And again, you can feel like a warrior right here. And just like a true warrior, you have to be aware of the back of your body as well. Make sure your left arm is where you think it is, not dropping down. Keep the left leg really strong. Okay, take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, straighten your front leg, and we're gonna move right into Trikonasana pose. So keep lifting up on the kneecaps and just tip your body forward. If you need to use a block, grab one for underneath your right hand. That's totally fine. Again, extend through the fingertips here. So in Trikonasana pose, you wanna feel the kneecaps lifting up. You wanna feel the soles of your feet dropping down. You want to feel like your spine is reaching straight out from your pelvis. The right ribs are moving under towards the left. All sides of your neck are long. And again, more than all of that, you just want to make sure that you're breathing in and breathing out. Okay, one more inhale. One more exhale. And then push your feet into the floor to lift yourself all the way up to stand. And again, keep your arms lifted. See if you can turn your toes the other way, coming into Warrior Two pose on this side. So again, feel your torso right over your pelvis, and then bend through your front knee so that you're not reaching forward with your whole torso, but just with your front knee, and you're really stable right over your pelvis. Extend through the fingertips here. When you feel ready, again, look past the length of your glorious left arm. Feel like from that little dent in between your collarbones all the way out through your fingertips are just streaming lines of energy. Even if your legs are shaking a tiny bit like mine possibly are, that's totally fine, natural. Just keep breathing through it. We're almost done with this. Okay, slowly straighten your left leg, reach through your left fingertips, and again, you can take your hand onto a block, or if your fingertips reach the floor, that's fine as well. So keep lifting up on the kneecaps, extend fingertip to fingertip, lengthen your spine. Try to have a connection from your front ribs to your hip points so that when you twist up towards the ceiling, you really feel your whole core twisting up. Feel like you're pulling energy, almost like your left fingertips could be like straws, drawing energy up out of the floor, sending them out through your right fingertips. Just a few more breaths. And then push into the floor, lift yourself all the way up, and turn your toes forward. This time you're gonna take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, lift your heart, and then exhale, fold forward, letting the top of your head drop down towards the floor. Let the knuckles drop down over your body towards the floor on the other side. And if your knuckles don't come this far, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it at all. Just go to wherever they feel comfortable going. Again, breathe into the backs of your legs, breathe into the sides of your waist. And then slowly start to bring yourself up. Pause when you're parallel to the floor. Reach your chin forward. Stretch your chin possibly towards your coffee table. Reach your pubic bone back behind you. Feel the heart lifting. And then extend yourself all the way up. Okay, we're almost done with the standing poses. Just a few more. Again, you're gonna turn your right toes all the way out. Turn your left toes in. And we're gonna start that same way, coming into warrior two pose. So bend through your front knee. Feel again like the hips are just really open, stretching. Your whole body is like a glorious warrior right here. And then keeping the lower body shape just as it is, you're gonna tip yourself over, and again, use a block if you'd like under your right hand, or you can take your right hand to the floor for Parsva Konasana pose. So for Parsva Konasana pose, the right knee pushes into your right arm, the right hip crease pulls back behind you. Again, the arms are stretching away from each other, and then you're gonna turn your left palm forward and take the left arm all the way over next to your ear. So you're stretching from your left fingertips to your left hip point, to your left foot. The top of your head reaches away from the base of your pelvis. Okay, from here, take the left hand back up and slowly start to straighten the right leg. Come back into your Trikonasana pose. From Trikonasana, we're gonna move into Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon pose. So move really slow, we'll go slow. You're gonna take your left hand onto your left waist. You're gonna bend through your right knee. Scoot your left foot in towards your right just a little bit. Now you're gonna stand onto your right foot, taking your right hand about 8 inches in front of your right pinky toe, and start to open your body towards the side. You really wanna flex through your left foot as you open. When you feel ready, lift your left arm all the way up towards the ceiling. So again, you're stretching the top of your head all the way away from the sole of your foot. You can look forward if that feels okay. If you're feeling really daring, you can even look up towards your left hand, your choice. Breathe here. Balancing poses are difficult, but they're really great for both your mind and your body. Okay, now from here, imagine there's like an eyeball on the bottom of your foot, and you're slowly gonna reach yourself all the way back to your Trikonasana pose. Lift yourself all the way up to stand. Whew, and we'll do the other side. So turn your toes forward. Again, you can sort of organize your legs if you need to. And now you're gonna turn your left toes all the way out, turn your right toes in, and then you're gonna bend into your left knee. From here, you're gonna tip your body over this direction. Left hand comes to the floor on the outside of the left foot. Stretch the right fingertips up away from your left hand. Feel the left knee moving in towards your left arm. And now turn your right palm towards the front of the room and take the arm all the way over next to your ear. So here you're really stretching from the right fingertips to your right hip point to your right foot. Left ribs move under towards the right. Your tailbone tucks under towards your right heel. The heart is lifting towards the sky. Okay, and then stretch your arm back up again and slowly start to straighten your left leg, coming back into your Trikonasana pose. From your Trikonasana pose, again, moving slow into Ardha Chandrasana. Take the right hand to your right waist. You're gonna bend through your left knee. Step the right foot in towards your left just a little. Now you're gonna take your left hand 8 to 10 inches in front of your left foot, lift the right leg up off the floor. Start to open your body towards the side. When you're ready, reach your right arm all the way up so that you feel like a half moon suspended in the sky. Extend through your fingertips. Again, top of the head reaching away from your right heel. If you're feeling daring, look all the way up towards your right hand. Keep breathing. And then slowly bend through your left knee, step the right foot all the way back, Trikonasana, and slowly lift yourself all the way back up to stand. Turn your toes forward, and then step or hop your legs back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Release your arms next to your sides, and breathe. Feel your feet on the floor. Just experience the memory in your bones, in your body of what you've just done. Close your eyes. Okay, and now slowly open your eyes, and we'll move on to a balancing pose, the pose of a dancer, Nataraj Asana. So to come into Nataraj Asana, you're gonna stand onto your left foot, and you're gonna bend your right knee. Hold onto your right ankle with your right hand. And now at the same time, you're gonna start to lift your left arm up towards the sky as you send your right foot back into your right hand, back behind you. You want to make sure that your right knee is pointing straight back behind you and that the left leg isn't locked, so that you feel really stable in the left side of your body. Keep lifting up through with the left fingertips, dropping down into the floor with your left heel. Just let your body really unfurl, open into this pose. Take one more breath here, and then release. Take the right foot down to meet your left. Just enjoy standing on your 2 feet for a moment. And then we'll do the other side. So take your left ankle into your left hand. Start to lift the right arm all the way up towards the sky as you send the left foot back into the left hand. Lift the heart. Feel the left knee pointing straight down towards the floor as you extend through the sides of your waist. Feel like the top of your head could lift up and touch the ceiling. Keep tucking your tailbone under towards your pubic bone. Feel like a beautiful dancer right here. And then again, release. You can take that foot back down onto the floor. Okay, from here, we're gonna do the exact same thing we just did standing up, but lying down. So you can come to lie down on your bellies. And you're gonna stretch your left arm all the way out in front of you. Your left leg is stretching back, and you're gonna hold on to your right ankle with your right hand. Inhale and just lift all halves of your body up off of the floor. So the left fingertips reach up and away from your left foot. The right knee is moving back, the right shoulder is opening. I always feel like people look like Peter Pan in this pose. You can imagine yourself like in a harness flying through the sky. Keep extending, and then release yourself all the way down. Just turn your head to the side for a moment and rest. And then we'll do the other side. So stretch forward with your right fingertips, bend your left knee, hold on to your left ankle with your left hand, and then lift yourself all the way up. Again, just flying through the sky, going to save somebody. Feel like you felt when you were standing on the floor, all of that length in your spine, length in your legs, bend in your back, lightness in your heart. Breathe. And then release yourself all the way down again. Turn your head to the other side and rest. And then from here, we'll do one full bow pose. So you're gonna bend both of your knees, hold on to both of your ankles with your hands, and really let your body lift up, up, up. If this hurts your hip bones, which it actually hurts mine just a little bit, you can take one of your blankets and put it underneath your hip bones, and that'll make it a lot softer and nicer. So make sure you do that if you need to. Keep lengthening your spine. If this feels really good, you can even try rocking forward and back. That's always good. Okay, take one more breath here, get a little bit higher up, and then release yourself all the way down. Take the hands under your armpits, push yourself all the way back to an extended child's pose. Just stretch through the sides of your waist. This is just a counter pose to your bow pose. Breathe here. And then walk your hands all the way back up so that you're sitting on your heels. All right, from here you're gonna take the legs all the way out in front of you and we'll just twist. So this is just sort of a nice soft twist. We'll start towards the right. So you can take your left hand to your right knee, take your right fingertips back behind you, and just wind your body around towards the right. You can let your right foot move back with you as you twist, just to be a little nicer to your pelvis, your sacrum. And then release, come back to center. We'll do the other side. So take your right hand to your left knee, take the left fingertips back behind you, and again, just let your body wrap around towards the left. Let your left leg move back with you. With every inhale, feel the spine lifting up. With every exhale, just feel like you're making more space as you ring your body back around towards the left. Take one more breath here. And then release, come all the way back to center. Okay, scoot towards the front of your mat so you can lie back onto the rest of your mat. So just lie your bodies back. And then we're gonna do just a little core strengthening. So you're gonna bend your knees, interlace your fingers behind your head, and you just wanna curl your body up so that you're looking towards your thighs. So you just wanna feel kind of energy in your stomach. I know this might feel a little bit like you're at the gym, but you can think of it as yoga calisthenics. It's okay. All right, so from here, you're gonna leave your left foot on the floor and you're just gonna draw your right knee in towards your right cheek. When you get to the top, just tuck your tailbone under towards your pubic bone and then release the hips down, release your right foot down. Same thing on the left, take the left knee in, tuck the tailbone under, and then release the hips, release the left foot. Again on the right, take the knee in, tuck the tailbone, release the hips down, release the foot down. Again, draw the left knee in, tuck under, and then release. Keep going at your own pace. Make sure you do the little tuck though. That really kind of moves that strength into your lower abdominal muscles. So make sure you're tucking at the top of each little, I don't know what to call these, crunches perhaps. Yoga style crunches. Keep going. Every time you bring your knee in, you can exhale, and then as you bring the foot to the floor, you can inhale. And just think I'm doing them with you. You're not alone. Just a few more. Drawing in, tucking, releasing down. Keep your torso lifting up off of the floor. Okay, just one more on each side. In, tuck, release, in and tuck, and release, and then drop your shoulders and your head down. Let your arms release. Just feel your sacrum softening down into the floor. Feel your shoulders dropping down into the floor. And then we just have one more to go. So same thing, interlace your fingers behind your head, and again, curl your torso up so that you're looking towards your knees. Point your toes so your tippy toes are on the floor. This time take both knees in, and you're just gonna try to lift your hips up, drop the hips down, and take the toes back down. Again, draw your knees in, tuck the tailbone under, and then take the hips down and your toes down. Just a few more, drawing in, tucking, and release. Again, drawing in, tucking, and release. Keep going, drawing in, tuck, release. Again, use your exhale to come in. Inhale the feet down. Exhale to come in. Inhale the feet down. Okay, just 3 more. In and down again. Last time. And then release the feet, release your shoulders, your head. Let the soles of your feet come together. Open your knees out to the side into Supta Baddha Konasana. Just let your body rest. Okay, now from here, before we really rest, you're going to take the soles of the feet onto the floor, push into the arms, and lift your hips up off of the floor into Setu Bandhasana pose or bridge pose. So interlace your fingers behind your back. If that feels comfortable, you can rock back and forth on your shoulders. You want to try to push into your feet so that your chest lifts up towards your chin. So by pushing forward, that helps to lift the chest higher. Try to release the buttocks muscles here. Use the muscles of your legs. And breathe. Feel like your belly is stretched taut like a drum. One more breath here. And then slowly release yourself all the way back down to the floor. So we're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna use one of your blocks. Or if you don't have a block, use a pillow. That'll work okay too. So you're gonna push into your feet, lift your hips up off the floor, and slide the block underneath your sacrum. So you're really just resting your hips up on this block. You're welcome to just stay like this, or if you wanna do more, you're gonna bend your knees in towards your chest. And then from here, see if you can lift the feet all the way up towards the sky so it turns it into kind of a gentle inversion in this pose. So as you rest here, just imagine that all this energy that you've created in your practice is now flowing down your legs, moving into the pool of your belly, over the boniness of your rib cage, right into your heart. Just let all the energy fall in. Again, breathe here. I'll just let you be quiet right here for a few more moments. Okay, from here, bend your knees again. Take the feet to the floor. Lift the hips up off the block. Move the block to the side. Lower your hips back down. And finally, it is time for Shavasana, final relaxation. So you're just gonna let your legs drop down onto your mat. Let them be wide apart. Let your arms rest next to your sides, actually about 6 inches away from your sides, so you really have a feeling of letting go. Let your head just move softly from side to side just to release any tension that might have come into your neck. And just rest here. I'm gonna let you rest here for a couple minutes and I'll wake you up from your Shavasana, so you don't have to worry about when to get up from Shavasana. Just let yourself go and I'll tell you when. So just relax, rest, and just be right here. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and your toes. You can let your head fall softly from side to side again. And then draw your knees in towards your chest, just one at a time, softly. Gently rock from right to left. Then roll all the way over onto your right side. Just rest for a moment on your right side. Feel the left side of your body falling into the right. And then push the palms down onto the floor to bring yourself up to sit. So we're just gonna sit for one moment. You can grab a blanket or something so that you feel a little bit more comfortable sitting. Cross your legs. Let your hands rest on your legs. Close your eyes. So this is always my favorite part of a yoga class, just coming to sit at the end where you feel hopefully like everything is right with the world, just for this moment. Okay, take your hands to prayer pose at your heart. Thank yourself for practicing today and bow forward, bowing to the light that is within you. Namaste.